But when we do eurythmy, means don't do anything by yourself. I mean, we do a lot and I tell you what to do, but the result should happen by itself, the movement. So I tell you do something with your arms, but then we are interested in what's happening in your legs. Or do something with your heart and what's happening there. That we do not work directly on where we want to have what we intended to. So when we now work with the vowels A, E, I, O, U, I would like that we can do them in such a way that we discover they are forces and they have the power to move our body. And now we can start, and it's a very simple exercise. You don't need much space, just stand calmly and be with yourself. Feel yourself upright. And I turn that you can see me from the side. And just to compare what should be the result, but what we don't do by ourselves, lean a little bit backwards, come a little bit forward, stand in the center, lean a little bit forward, and go as much forward as is possible without falling. And then come back to the center. And this you did because I said it. And now we try to do the vowels. And we just repeat the vowels once more time, and then we try to get this movement created through our experience of the vowels. And if you want to do it right away, you can do it. But just the R is an opening gesture, and the heart leads the arms out there. And then we pull the arms a little bit back, and that leans us backwards. When we do the E gesture, it's a crossing from left and right. And we feel protected here. We are behind, but we feel ourselves also growing, and that brings us a little bit forward. When we do the I gesture, we ground ourselves and we grow. And this equilibrium from being grounded and being upright brings us into the middle. The heels become light. When we do the O gesture, our warmth flows into this gesture. That brings us forward. When we do the U brings us forward, forward, forward. And in order not to fall, we bring this energy back into our body. Yeah, as a sort of protection or growth again. Because the U normally would just make us fall, but our I says, I'm not going to fall. I take these energies and want to use them for myself, for my development. So it's actually the I from the middle who takes the U back. And now we do it only one more time, very calmly, and experiment that the R, E, I, U moves you forward, and not I go a little bit forward, I go a little bit forward. R, E. Just go into the gesture. What does it do? E, I. Does it make me upright? O. Is it the O which brings me forward, or do I do it myself? U takes the umi away and says the I, stay with me, I need you. Let your breath react. One doesn't have to do these things very often. As soon as they feel understood, they unfold. And they are available also outside of the practice room later on. Let's work a little bit more on the I gesture. In German it's pronounced I because we make a little bit of difference between the E, which is just already there, and the I, how the E comes into existence. It's just a small differentiation. And the moment I do more the rooted E aspect, which is still pronounced an I. Just to prepare yourself, take your hands towards yourself. Everything in your rhythm starts here. And then just create a stream downwards with your hands, through the body, along the body, and experience that makes me upright. There's a countercurrent flowing upwards. And let go. If the body does not feel it, you help him a little bit, you just play with them. Look, I show you what you could feel. But try to do as little yourself as possible. Stream down from your heart. And all you have to do is stay connected with yourself. And notice how you become big. That's how plants do it. They root themselves in order to grow. And now we have this Paternoster principles, the old way of elevators where one is going down and the other one up. And this we can do here, because if you have a countercurrent, why not just put your hands into this countercurrent and the countercurrent shall carry it high? Why do it yourself if you can just step into an elevator? So use one hand to go down and put the other one, look with the other one for the elevator. Where is it? Can I feel it? And does it allow me to go a little bit with it? So only stream down, as you did before, full stream down, but only one hand feels it, goes with it, and the other one tries to feel the elevator, which comes about because I'm going downwards. That's true size. Huh? I'm rooted, and why? Because I'm rooted, I'm big. And let go, and try it one more time with the other hand. It's just experimenting. Yeah, and cheating is allowed. You can help your hands a little bit as long as you know I'm helping. Go down and search for the countercurrent. And your emphasis is going down and staying with yourself. E. Can you notice? Or not notice, it must not be, but if you do it very easily, it becomes in a way that the heels become light, because you have both. You have this stream going downwards, which really roots you, and that's why the palm of the feet really become rooted, you stand on them. But you have also this elevator going up, and that's what makes your heels light. So if you have experienced both principles, and still until down into your feet, you might notice, oh, my feet are grounded, but my heels become light. Let's do it this once again. We do the Paternoster principle, we are looking for the elevator, and look what's happening in our feet. Stream down, look for the elevator, connect with your body, observe the palms and heels of your feet. And let go. And now, if you say that's the principle of the I, it grounds me and it makes me light. And I can have it in the feet. If that's a basic principle, maybe it even works if I don't even pull me up like this. That's still very easy that the heels become light. But now we try to find this principle, if we just ray with the I quality through one leg. So again, we start in our heart. We put one leg, we use this flow to bring one foot forward, and then we ray through this foot. And can I ray through this foot in a way that it makes me upright and makes my heel light? And then place your foot again. So the idea is, do not lift the heel, but try to, through going down through your foot, to make your heels light? How do I have to feel my body? How do I have to be connected with myself? And so on, that this comes about. That's our search. Just stand, relax, and take the other foot. Maybe you prepare it a little bit, and then go down, stream through your leg, and now start experimenting. How can I go through? How do I have to stretch it in a way that my heels become light and I become big? And then come back. And you may wobble as much as you want. The more you wobble, the better, because then you invite all these forces to help you to not fall, and that's the enlivening thing. We do it 2 more times, and then we sit down. And if it's already too much, and you don't want to do this balancing, you can either hold to a chair or sit down already. Just feel free, like always. So I just try to stream through my leg forwards. I use the raying of my heart to stretch the leg. I do not stretch my leg myself. I do it with the forces of the heart. And now I connect with the other leg and I strengthen this raying. How does it do with me? And come back. Don't stand too long on one leg. It could do pain in the hips. And we do it 1 more time. Just stream there. Use the streaming to prepare the leg. Way down. Upsala. And then can I stream down that it makes me big? Okay, and go. You have just noticed I was nearly falling, and then I noticed a mistake what I've done. So you can sit down, it's pause. But it was now interesting because I got trapped myself, and that's why I want to tell you. You have seen that I was wobbling, and what happened to me, I wanted to show you that the heels become light, can become light. And then I was fixed on this goal. That's what I wanted to show you. And then I did this stretching of the leg. And then I stretched, and then I was, am my heels coming? Are they coming? They did not really come up, and then I pushed stronger, and then I started wobbling. And only then I realized I got trapped. I did not listen to my body what happened, because what was happening and what wanted to unfold was, I was going there, I was stretching, and the countercurrent wanted to make my body big. And this making my body big made my heels light. And it even made me stable. And I only noticed it at the very end, and then I could do it again. But that's what happens so often. We realize how it works, but then we don't stand in principle, but we take over and do it for it. And then we make our heels light again by ourselves. And what happened to me so easily happens often.